More than 400 new local COVID cases have been recorded in Victoria. It's the highest daily total in more than a year. Julia Bradley joins us live from Melbourne. Julia, a lot of mystery cases here as well.
That's right, Laura. 271 of today's 473 new local COVID cases are mystery cases. They can't be linked to current outbreaks. As for how many of these cases were infectious in the community, we'll have to wait for the government's COVID press conference today to get that information. But there is a concern that there continues to be a large concentration of infections in Melbourne's north and west. And this is the site of a major vaccination blitz, which will take place over the next 3 weeks. The government announcing that yesterday. They have earmarked 100 postcodes as a priority in those areas. There'll be pop-up vaccination clinics, dozens and dozens of schools also being turned into vaccination clinics as well to help speed up that vaccination rollout to make things even better. We heard from Prime Minister Scott Morrison yesterday, who announced that Victoria will be getting more than 400,000 extra Pfizer and Moderna doses over the course of the next month. And Premier Daniel Andrews said he's happy that Victoria is now getting a higher supply.
Hopefully there are many hundreds of thousands of extra doses coming to Victoria. That's what we're owed. That's the fair and equitable outcome. A national vaccination program needs to make sure that everybody across the nation gets through that. You know, everyone has to get vaxxed through that national program.
Yeah, we're all a bit weary at the moment, including in Victoria. So a school in Fitzroy North has actually been caught breaking the rules.
That's right, Laura. Fitzroy Community School is again under fire. Leaked emails from the principal of the school to parents shows him encouraging parents to send their children to school in defiance of the lockdown. The principal, Timothy Berriman, has said that there's a bigger impact on the mental health of children rather than COVID itself. And this is a school that isn't new to controversy, Laura. Last year they came under fire as well for refusing to close during last year's lockdown. This morning we spoke to Faye Berriman, who's both the founder of that school and also the mother of the current principal, Timothy Berriman, and she defended that decision to encourage kids to come to school. She spoke to us over the phone, given that she's in isolation at the moment.
We know that primary age children have a strong resilience to COVID, but they may not have a strong resilience to the upbringing being inflicted on them at the moment.
We also spoke to a concerned resident who says this has been going on throughout the course of this lockdown.
I think the principal is basically ceding that their rights are more important than everybody else's, which is truly despicable in this climate. To say that your right to learn is more important than my right to learn, for instance, which is basically elevating the children above everyone else.
30 COVID cases have so far been linked to this site. We'll have to wait and see whether there are any more when we hear from authorities at today's COVID update, Laura.